Gosh, it's been raining all morning. I am so bored.
Why don't you use this time to read some of your storybooks, JC?
Oh, I find them so boring. But I guess I'll give it a shot. What's the big deal about these stories? I don't think they serve any purpose. Let me ask someone from the storybook itself.
Hey there, young boy. I am Happy the Dwarf. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Happy. I hope I didn't disturb you.
Well, Snow White has just gone out for a walk with Dopey, my brother. I was planning on taking a nap. Never mind, that can wait.
Oh, goody. We can chat then.
Oh, wow. I love the rain. Hey, it's fun sitting on your windowsill. I guess being a dwarf has its advantages.
Tell me, Happy, do you like being part of a story?
Oh, I love it. JC, stories are very important. They not only amuse readers, but also educate them.
Educate? How?
In olden times, people wrote stories that described their ways of life. These were called Jatakas.
So Jatakas are stories about people from the past?
A young man wrote a story about all he went through to get rich. If you read that story, you will have a good idea about how people lived.
Can I read these Jatakas even now?
Yes.
Really? How?
Buddhist monks wrote these down after the people composed them. They also preserved them so that we can read them even now. The monks weren't the only ones who wrote about the lives of people.
Someone else did that too? Who?
In olden times, sailors and travelers from far-off lands visited the cities and villages. They left detailed accounts of their travels as well.
I'm sure their accounts are very useful.
Oh boy, it's almost time for Snow White to return. I better be off.
It's still raining. What have you been doing since morning, JC?
Oh, I was reading my storybook. And you?
I just finished polishing my coins. My collection looks pretty good now.
Can I have a look at your coin collection?
Okay, they're lying in the cupboard in the study room. Be careful.
Hi, Dad. Jaideep has allowed me to look at his coin collection.
I just saw them too. Some of the coins in that collection are from the earliest settlements in India, JC.
Really, Dad?
Yes, son. Enjoy them. I'm going to have my cup of tea.
This one looks very worn out and old. I wonder where it is from. I think I'll ask the coin itself. Hey, Mr. Coin, you look very old. Where are you from?
Yes, lad, I am very old. I was one of the first coins to be made. By the way, my name is Silver. I am made out of silver, you see.
Wow. Then you must know a lot about early civilization.
Do you see these marks on me, JC? These are called punch marks. That's why my friends and me were called punch-marked coins.
Where are all your friends, Silvo? I don't see any in Jaideep's collection.
Archaeologists have found several thousands of us. Some are like me, made of silver, and some are made of copper.
You must be really busy back then, huh?
Oh yes, we were used for nearly 500 years before we got buried under the earth. But sometimes the villagers didn't use us to buy things.
Then what did they do?
Farmers would exchange grains for a bag of salt, or woodcutters would exchange blocks of wood for some grains. This exchange of goods was called the barter system.
Silvo, tell me more about life in early cities. What other things besides stories and coins give us clues about them?
I am tired, JC. I have a bad cough. But Mr. King can tell you all that you want to know.
Mr. King?
He is engraved on that big bronze coin that you see lying on the floor.
Ah, it feels so good to be out of that coin. You know, boy, I was a king of a small kingdom, and they engraved my picture on that coin.
Can you tell me, Mr. King, how do historians and archaeologists get to know about your times?
I overheard you talking to Silvo about coins, stories, and travelers' accounts about our cities. But there was more. There used to be sculptures and paintings decorating our palaces and gateways. Many have been excavated.
And how do these people help?
Artists painted scenes showing how people lived in those days. So you see, by studying them, you can get to know about our life. And then there were ring wells. Even my city had plenty. They were sometimes found in individual houses too.
What are ring wells?
They were rows of pots or ceramic rings arranged on top of the other. They were used as toilets, drains, and garbage dumps.
Why haven't archaeologists found houses and palaces?
My dear, those made of wood and bricks could not survive. Who knows? They might find some that were made of stronger materials. I hope they find my palace.
Yeah, that would be great. But you better get back into the coin or my brother will kill me. It has finally stopped raining. I can go out now. Oops, what's this? It's the 5 rupee coin that Dad gave me yesterday. Hey, Mr. Coin, maybe in 1,000 years, you will be an important discovery for the archaeologists.